Once upon a time, in a quiet little town, there lived a cat named Whiskers, a rat named Squeaky, and a dog named Buster. Now, they weren't exactly friends, more like reluctant neighbors. Whiskers loved napping in sunny spots, Squeaky loved cheese, and Buster loved running after squirrels. But one day, something happened that would bring them together in the most unexpected way. It all started on a hot afternoon when Whiskers was napping on the porch, his tail twitching lazily in the warm breeze. Squeaky, with his tiny nose twitching, had just spotted a piece of cheese on the windowsill. He was about to grab it when, bam! Buster, in a rush to chase a butterfly, accidentally knocked over a flower pot, sending it crashing to the ground. "Ah! A giant rock!" screamed Squeaky, running in circles. "Relax, it's just a flower pot," said Whiskers, opening one eye lazily. "But you might want to stop running into it." But it was too late. The noise had woken up Buster's best friend, a very serious-looking squirrel, who decided this was the perfect time to get even for all the times Buster had barked at him. The squirrel climbed up the tree, shaking its fluffy tail in defiance. Buster looked at Whiskers. "Do you think we can catch him together? Me? Catch a squirrel? I'm a cat, not a squirrel chaser," Whiskers said, rolling over onto his back. "Come on, Whiskers, help me out!" begged Buster, bouncing around excitedly. Whiskers thought for a moment. "Okay, fine, I'll help. But only if Squeaky helps too." Squeaky, who had been watching from a distance and nibbling on a piece of leftover cheese, spat it out. "What? I help you catch a squirrel? I don't even like squirrels. I'm too small." "Well, you are small and you do like cheese," Whiskers said slyly. "How about this? We lure the squirrel down with a big piece of cheese. You get it and we all win." Squeaky thought for a moment. A big piece of cheese? He could do that. So, the plan was set. Squeaky would place the cheese under the tree, and Buster and Whiskers would wait. Sure enough, the squirrel, curious about the delicious smell, scampered down. Squeaky held his breath as the squirrel sniffed the cheese. "Ready, Whiskers?" whispered Buster. "Ready," said Whiskers, his tail twitching in excitement. At just the right moment, Buster gave a mighty bark and the squirrel, startled, jumped straight up into the air. But, splat! It landed right on Whiskers, who was too busy rolling around to notice. "Ah, get it off, get it off!" Whiskers yowled, trying to shake the squirrel off. Squeaky, seeing his chance, darted forward and grabbed the cheese, running away as fast as his little legs could carry him. The squirrel, confused, chased after him, but not before knocking over Buster's water bowl in the process. "Victory!" cheered Squeaky, holding up the cheese like a trophy. Buster wagged his tail. "Great teamwork, everyone! I think we made a new friend out of the squirrel!" Whiskers, still covered in squirrel fur, sighed. "I'll stick to my naps from now on, and maybe no more adventures." And from that day on, the cat, the rat, and the dog may not have become the best of friends, but they learned that sometimes even the most unlikely teams can have the most fun together, especially when there's cheese involved. The end.